obviously 13 games now is a really good achievement for us. Hopefully we can continue our good run of form going into November. So it's definitely a really good start to the season. If you're going to pick little things out, it'd be nice to pick up a few more wins and turn those draws into wins. But so far it's been a really good start, and hopefully we can continue that.
You mentioned there about a few of the draws. I think that game at Bradford last week was certainly one where we thought that we perhaps should have taken all 3 points, especially with the chances we had in the second half. Has the manager been doing anything different this week? Sort of shooting practice a lot more, or?
Not really. No, I think it's important that we're getting in these positions to create these opportunities. Some of our attacking play so far this season has been pretty impressive to watch and be involved in. So as long as we can keep getting in these good positions and creating chances, then they're gonna fall for us soon. But yeah, like I said before, 2 all away at Bradford, probably not the worst result in the world, but it would have been really nice if we could have scored another one and came back with 3 points.
And it's great again that on Saturday we'll be at home. Our home form has been so good this season. I think some people probably thought after that defeat to Port Vale, would no fans affect us? But it doesn't look like it has. And obviously it's so important to keep that good home form, isn't it?
Yeah, I think home form is so important. If you can win your home games and go and draw your away games, or pick up some good wins on the road, it's you'll be in a good place. So yeah, I think over the years our home form's been pretty impressive for sure, and this season's been no different. So we're comfortable at home. Obviously it would be great if the fans could be there to really cheer us on, but at the moment when it's sort of behind closed doors, we've continued our good run of form, and like I said before, if we can continue to pick up some really good home wins, we'll be in a good position come whenever the season starts to take a toll.
Oldham are a side that I think inconsistent is probably the best way to describe them this season. But last season, just before the season was cut short, a 5-1 win. I mean, we've got to take confidence from that, because their squad has changed a lot since then. But I mean, we've got to take confidence from that sort of result, haven't we?
Yeah, it was obviously a great game last year. I think they went down to 10 men, and we played some really good stuff again. So it's a difficult game. You never really know what to expect from Oldham. They're like you said, a little bit inconsistent, but they've got some really good players still. So we've done a lot of good work this week. Obviously, we had the game on Tuesday, which was good for some of those boys to get some minutes. Really good result. So hopefully, we've had a really good week training and concentrating on ourselves, and like I said, we can hopefully go there with a lot of confidence with this unbeaten run, and hopefully continue doing that.
And did you manage to catch any of the youngsters last night? I mean, what a superb cup final win for them. Yeah,
I did watch it. To be fair, it was it was brilliant. It was nice to see. Obviously, the academy at the moment's doing fantastically. Whether that's the youth team progressing in the youth cup, the under-15s winning that trophy. There's lots of good stuff going on, in Exeter's academy. The boys in the first team are doing really well at the moment as well. So I think that shows that, whether it's the 16s or the 15s, that there's definitely a pathway, for them to continue their development. And it shows we've got some really exciting players coming up. Winning 7-3 in a final, obviously being 3-1 down at half time, scoring some really good goals along the way was fantastic for those players and all of the staff involved. So massive congratulations to them, and hopefully they can continue and play games in our first team like some of the boys are at the moment.
Obviously 4 goals from Sonny Cox. We know he's been part of the first team set up a little bit this season. What's he like? I mean, because I can imagine he probably went into the first team set up a bit like a deer in the headlights, a young 15-year-old. I mean, but is he sort of really stepped up a gear and looking good?
Yeah, he trained with us, and he's held his own straight away as a 15-year-old. Training with grown men, it's obviously very difficult. But he came in and didn't look out of place, which is credit to him. He's gone with the youth team, scored 2 goals in the youth cup, and then 4 goals for his own age group. So there's definitely a lot of potential there. It's definitely one for the fans to get excited for and look for going forward. So it's just be nice for him to continue developing and hopefully play some games for this first team before I'm sure he'll go on to do fantastic stuff in his career.